I do not want to be here. It's my day off. I do not want to be in your DMs. I don't want to spend an hour applying glitter on my face so that you will hear and see me.
Hold on, they're not done. And look at her face. You see this makeup on her face? So she can look like a man?
Man. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, that's not how men look, baby girl. That's not how we look.
I need the city to protect me because the federal government won't. And if you think you're afraid of Trump, you should see how afraid of Trump I am.
Can you wrap up, please?
Yes, I can. If you say that you're afraid of Trump and that's why you don't want the city to be a safe space for trans people, you better prepare for trans people to make this a very unsafe space.
I'm shaking right now. I don't want to be here.
Up,
I'm sorry. Am I taking too long pleading for my life?
You remembered how many children I have and that 2 of them are trans.
I speak as both the B and the T in the LGBT.
I'm multiply disabled. I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which is a connective tissue disorder that causes me immense physical pain. I'm on the autism spectrum, and I have narcolepsy, and I couldn't drive myself here. So I had to hide from my driver that I was in drag, which is not an easy thing to do in drag.
I do not want to be here. It's my day off. I do not want to be in your DMs. I do not want to be in your email inboxes. I do not want my creativity writing diss tracks like Kendrick. I don't want to spend an hour applying glitter on my face so that you will hear and see me. I want you to listen to me.
Let us remember that the Nazis burned the books that the Nazis burned books on gender sciences first. Now the administration has villainized and marginalized migrant workers, trans, LGBT people, and even special needs, denying life-saving and affirming care.
Can you look at me and tell me how many of my friends need to die before you do anything?
Please wrap up.
Look at me.
Okay, we're all done here.
Pathetic.
We're all done. Come on.
Of course, we need to continue celebrating Black History Month because in spite of what's coming down from Washington, we all know that we all exist and we all need to be recognized for our existence.
But be aware that you are a guest in my house when you come. And when you come, know that there are strong queer and trans people in my classroom who will collect you with the quickness.
My name in drag is Dee Dee Delight. And my name out of drag is Dewey Cosgrove Atienza.
Laddie LaRouge, he, they.
Voulez-vous que c'est à soir, ce soir? That's all I care.
Oh my gosh. These people are, they're nuts.
My auntie, daddy, sister, mother, brother gave me is
my auntie, brother, sister. What?
That's how she said it. She was like, my name in drag, and then my name on the Vegas Strip is. I'm like,
hold on, they're not done. And look at her face. You see this makeup on her face, so she can look like a man.
Man. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, that's not how men look, baby girl. That's not how we look.
In drag District 3.
My legal name is Olivia D'Ambrosio. My public name is Livy Scanlon. My wife and I own a home in the Canal District.
I speak as someone who is always misgendered, like all the time. People refer to me as sir when I prefer to be referred to as ma'am. I speak as someone who is afraid to use public toilets. I speak as someone who is a member of this community and is a queer person.
Bruh, hold on. Time out. First of all, I will say this. Do not be afraid to use public toilets. If you come into a man's bathroom and you use the bathroom, bro, you're not going to be messed with. Just come in there, use the goddamn bathroom. Like you're a man, clearly. Come on in, use the bathroom. Most times when I'm in the bathroom, I barely even see the men that come in because we don't pay too much attention to each other. Like, I don't want to look over next to me at the urinal and see somebody, oh, you got some nice pubic hairs down there. We don't look at each other like that. Like, come into the bathroom, handle your business. Stay out the women's bathrooms, though. And if you are used to using women's bathrooms, you should be uncomfortable. Don't go in there. You don't belong in there. I'm sorry, you don't. And I'm not sorry. All right, so I take that back. Don't feel uncomfortable, man. This is some BS. This is.
I'm going to say this. I am uncomfortable using the public bathrooms as a woman because you have to sit the butt on the toilet. You can't, you can't hover over the toilet for everything. So I understand him from that aspect, because if you're trying to be a woman and you're trying to do the squat, just my 2 cents. Carry on.
We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week. And you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace. See, I don't like public toilets at all, period. I'm just going to say that. So the uncomfortability is from me not being able to, you know how they said the gymnastics, the gymnasts, they are on that horse and they got to hold themselves up by their arms and then use the bathroom.
Look, they would solve all of this by just doing what I do, because I don't want to go into the men's room when the women's bathroom is long, and with all the nonsense that's going on, everybody can use our bathroom too. I go into the family bathroom. Now some moms do get mad at me, but I can't take all this nonsense, because at the end of the day, why are we doing this? And if they really want to actually make it quote unquote inclusive, why don't you just do what I've seen some DC restaurants do? Make individual stalls, like make that whole back area just stalls. You can just open up the door. It's a toilet. There's
okay.
Like, to me, that shows respect for everybody.
Okay.
Versus, I'm just going to make you a bathroom, or I'm going to make you go in with these with women.
I vote for a trans bathroom. That's what I vote for.
No, I don't know. Trust me. And you start seeing those long trans lines, and just get a bathroom. Just get a stall. You go in there and do your business, because at the end of the day, I don't care about who you are with, what your sexuality is. Why do I need a trans bathroom? Go to the bathroom. Nobody is in the bathroom saying this is trans toilet. This is like, go to the bathroom, just make the stall, and we're good. And we don't have to spend our tax dollars on it. That's the other thing.
Yes, I'm with you on that. I feel bad for even talking about them, because it always seemed like, I don't know, they are quick to report our stuff and we're not speaking positively. They just pull up and they see the video and they're like, oh, they're bullying us again. I'm not bullying them, man. I just
No, I love people. I love people in general. But if you're telling me that I have to, make myself smaller to make you bigger, then we have a problem. Because then you don't support all the things that you're saying. How is that not bullying me? You're telling me I have to call myself a cis woman.
Yep. You're no longer a woman. You're cis.
So, right. And what is a cis? Like,
it's
you won't tell me what that is. Like, what is the cis? Nobody's been able to tell me that.
I know what it is. It's like a boil with liquid inside of it.
Correct.
It's
like an infection. I thought you were saying, and I'm
bacterial.
That's offensive to women, because we have all types of cis, variant cis, this, cis, that. So what are you saying? Right? But they don't ever talk about also how they treat women,
They don't
right?
give a damn about women.
No. We have to make ourselves smaller to them. They talk about, misogyny. Some of them are the biggest components of it. Talking about, well, women, they talk about, our areas, calling
Yes,
it names like fish. Well, why do you
yes,
call it that?
yes,
That's derogative.
yes, and box and whatever they want to call it.
You
Whatever
know,
they want to call it.
so so they're not on the up and up, which most people on the left are, right? So do the right thing. If you want something, okay, let's come to a middle ground. But to say that I'm going to be calling you a woman, you're going to be going to my bathroom, and I have to call myself sis anything, it's just out of the question.
And they want to play on your teams against you as men and beat the hell out of you.
Well,
And,
Donald Trump
and
already got rid of that. I was glad he got rid of that
yeah,
because that what was it? The Olympics?
yep, the Olympics and in high schools all over America, it was happening. It starts with the cheerleading, and I had to look because my baby girl was on cheerleading squads and in the cheer competitions, and it was always one or two dudes on every single squad. I'm like, oh, really? And not like I can understand the dudes that's holding the girls up. No, these ones they had the glitter and the palms, and they was doing all the other stuff. They wasn't just the ones that's holding them up. They was competing with the girls.
Yeah. Again, there's a difference
See?
between a lot of certain things, right? Like you're not going to get rid of like I'll say this. Back in the day, you used to be able to say this was the fat kid. Back in the day, this was the feminine boy. We'll just call it that. And
Yeah,
then, certain things because it wasn't normal. They understood they weren't normal and they didn't have a problem with it. Now everything is normal. And if you just look at what we just watched, honestly and truly, a lot of those people are being taken advantage of
yes, they are.
by the left. Some of those people have legitimate issues. Like that lady said she was autistic.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can tell that they had on
Yeah.
like real issues. They're dressed up
A
like
lot of
characters from a book or something.
are really exploited in trafficking, a lot of it
There's a
because
lot of money in it.
yeah, they conform very easily, right? They want to get along because they already know they're on the outs, right? So I'm still not excusing the behavior, but when they actually have something going on like autism, real mental issues, I think the left takes advantage of that versus just weirdos that just want to be, in spaces.
I agree 1000%.